Hello, hello, my lovely and wonderful punks. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a great weekend. I'm quite tired, so I'm a bit late. And I mean, honestly, I missed yesterday too. I'm trying my best, hopefully, you guys. I'm fighting for my life. It's been rough. I need things to go smoothly for a while. Fingers crossed, things smooth out soon. So, um, but yeah, today I'm going to be playing Blue Prince, which, fun fact, I've technically known about longer than a lot of people, um, because of the website Mythic Spoiler. Mythic Spoiler is a Magic the Gathering spoiler website, so they spoil when new cards have been said to be coming out, and then it has new sets like organized, so that they're like easy to browse. So if you've got the skill to search things properly in Scryfall is better, but Mythic Spoiler is like easy if you just want to be looking at a lot of cards. Um, and like a few years ago, it popped up with a thing at the top that said Blueprints, and I was like, oh, what's that? And you click on it and it says, hey, I've been using the money that generated by this website, the ad revenue and all that to develop a game, and it'll be out in however much time. And I was like, oh, that's nice, whatever. And then suddenly I see a lot of people talking about this game, and I was like, hold up, that name sounds familiar. And so here we are. It's Blueprints. It is a roguelike and a puzzle game. And I hear from people that you have to like both to like Blueprints. I love roguelikes. I'm middling on puzzle games. So we'll see how it goes. I haven't played this before. I do want to say, we'll go ahead and pop on over to the game real quick. Game. Gonna show up. There it is. This is the weirdest volume adjusting screen I've ever seen. It's a gauge. But it's from 0 to 1 instead of, I don't know, a percentage or a bunch of numbers. There's like nothing wrong with it, but it's weird. And then instead of having a back button or an escape or anything like that, you use right click to close it. It's like, nothing's wrong with it. Nothing here is something you can't do. It's just abnormal. It's just a choice. Whoops. Okay. Cleaning my glasses real quick, and I think I bent the metal a little bit, but it's all right. All right, let's see who we got here. Hello, Hangry. Hello, Blood. Have a nice lurk while you play Trench Crusade. Hello, Whoa. Keep starting on your break time. Excellent. Yesterday was a holiday. I'm sorry. Oh, I could have said I wasn't streaming because of that, but it's Memorial Day. Ugh. Ugh. A roguelike never on Mim's channel. And hello, Inglonious. Just a naked percentage. There's a reason virtually every other streamer you follow has played this. Most of them have enjoyed it. Well, I'll probably like it then. And Mischief, you're here. Thank you for the first, and thank you for the package. Is the volume okay? Let me know. I mean, right now it's just kind of like a rising and falling note and hitting the same hitting the same key on a piano. Controls. Tab, room directory, stroll, mouse sensitivity, field of view. Okay. Save data. Credits return. All right. New game. I've done a good job not spoiling myself on this, so all I know is the what it says on the Steam page. It's about assembling a house with roguelike drafting to do puzzles. And you need to find the secret room to win. Gogubomb presents Gogubomb Presents. Secret room? Yes. In association with Raw Fury. A game by Tonda Ross. It's about a blue prince. It's about you? What a mustache.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament.
Dabba-dee-dabba-da.
Hereby revoke all
That's why he's gonna be
wills
blue.
and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
Then the house just has to sit there.
I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
1993?
Herbert S. Sinclair.
Why is your will on a fucking vinyl record in 1993? Any worthy successor? It's true. Day one. So I've heard the game makes it vibe like there might be a time limit, but there actually isn't. That is one thing I have had spoiled, is that there's not actually a time limit. It's just keeping track of your days, so you know. Ah, shit, the Darkest Dungeon Mountain is here. Okay, hold on. My mouse is caught on something. There we go. My second monitor, the mouse wire sometimes falls at an angle where it gets caught, and then I don't have very good mouse control. Resume day one, call it a day, room directory. Alright, well, we'll just resume for now. Everything looks nice. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Oh, excuse me. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside, and tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off of the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. Should we call it a day? I've done a lot. You're so right. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond a particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path, and go where you want it to lead. My love, and wishes best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Alright. Blueprint. You found the Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventures. You may access it by pressing tab. Alright. The antechamber and the entrance hall. We always have the option to go, fuck it, I'm tired. Alright. The ace of spades. Got a couple urns. A couple pictures. Bust of great uncle, ace of spades, and queen of diamonds, blackjack. All right, let's go through the blackjack door. Aha! Select a room to draft. Bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. All right, I don't know what steps are for yet. Closet contains 2 items. Hallway, presumably just a connector. Well, I guess for now, let's just kind of make it somewhat thematic. This is the, the antechamber. It makes sense you would have a closet here. Closet rank 1. We got a single ivory die. Emmy's on her way to the corner store. While drafting, you may use dice to roll new floor plans, okay? An electronic key card opens electronically powered security doors. Alright, that's our 2 items. And that's something we have to worry about. We have to have enough doors to keep it moving. Alright. Do this opposite door. Guest bedroom, that's a dead end with 10 steps. Corridor is always left unlocked. Parlor, puzzle piece. That looks good. Let's do the parlor. I assume that means there's a puzzle in here to be solved. May the 2nd. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the old hams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I refresh your memory, we both spent much of the evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false statements. Only 1 box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay. I see. Here's our boxes. This box contains gems. The other 2 boxes contain gems. All 3 boxes contain gems. Alright, so we know that this is a lying box because if this was telling the truth, then multiple boxes would have things in them And we know that the game says that there can only be one box with a treasure in it. That also means that this one is a lie. So this is probably just like an easy version of it. This is a lie because not only does this box not contain gems, but this would also mean that 2 boxes had rewards in them. So the only thing that can be true is that this box contains gems. Perhaps I need something to open it. A key? Yeah, I can't do anything. I do appreciate this little triangle that stays there in the middle. I don't know how to open that yet, so I'm going to go back and open this door. The bathroom, the pantry, or the bedroom. 4 money, jack shit. When you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Maybe the steps are like momentum? I'm going to guess certain rooms drain my momentum and certain rooms refresh it. Alright, there's a chest here, but I don't want to open it yet. Picture of a lady. Okay. Greetings from Reddington. This is a rank 2 bedroom. A bunch of curios, a weird statue of a pointing down finger, a hat. Curios. Alright, let's open the chest. The trunk is locked. Alright. This is going to be connective tissue, so we really want something with a lot of hallways. The nook, the spare room, and the storeroom. Storeroom gives a key, a gem, and a penny, but that locks us out. The spare room is a straight hallway. The nook gives us a key. Let's redraw our floor plans. Here we go. The den gives us a gem, gives us 3 doors. Nice. And we got a big ass clock. A stairway. I assume the key is just like sitting around somewhere. Fuck. Gem. Oh, that's right. This one was a gem, not a key. Speaking of gems, I would like to open this box. Can I open the other boxes? No. Every room drains your steps by 1. This includes backtracking. Oh, okay. All right. So we want to keep moving if we can. This trunk is locked. Okay. Well, in that case, we want a hallway to give us more rooms. Guest bedroom could give us a lot of steps back. Patio spreads gems to each green room. Oh, so now I have to think about the sides or the storeroom. I want to do the patio because... Okay, so I can get 2 steps by entering the bedroom again. Interesting. You picked up on the basic mechanics by watching people play, but not the puzzles nor the plot somehow. That's all good. Okay, so I've mostly done blue rooms so far. Blue rooms seem to be like very basic rooms, maybe treasure. Orange rooms seem to just... Orange rooms are maybe just connectors. I remember the bathroom was red, so maybe they're just bad cards. I'm not going to go into the patio yet. We're going to open this door. Observatory. 1 light for each time you've drafted the observatory. Spare room is nothing, and the nook has a key. Oh, I need a gem. Oh, okay. So if I do the nook, I'm locked in. I won't have a room here. So we'll do the spare room. Kinda sucks. But we need movement. Jova, welcome in. Thank you for the 31 months. You didn't need to do that, but I appreciate it. Bip boop skunk. How you been doing? Also, I'll give you a little shouty outy. Alright. So I can go through the patio, but that'll eventually lead me to a dead end. Or I can go through the spare room. Keep making progress. Let's go through the spare room. Yeah, nothing in here. Alright. Whenever you enter the chapel, you lose a coin, but it does have 3 doors, which is pretty good. The corridor is always left unlocked, and the pantry gives you 4 coins. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. You get a preview. So if I take the pantry, I'm doubling back on myself. If I take the corridor, I'm not really gaining anything. I think we take the chapel. Been okay. Weekend was nice. Fun on VR and fun tabletop with local friends. Yay! That's always nice. Alright, so we lose a coin for entering the chapel. But we are going to just... I don't want to go this way because we'll have to come back. Well, actually, I don't have any coins. So maybe the best thing to do would be to go ahead and open this door. Bathroom, nook, the observatory. Alright, the nook's just going to... Does it force open a door? I don't think it does. So maybe we stick a bathroom here. Gotta love the... Here's our fine, wondrous chapel that we've put such effort into making gorgeous. And through there, you can find the bathroom. A corridor, a pantry, and a drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting this room. Unfortunately, I don't have a gem. I need a gem for that. So gems are very important if I want to get halfway decent rooms. So I can take the pantry. I guess. It's just a one-time 4 coins. So it'll be bad if I backtrack. It's drawing room because it lets you draw cards. Yeah. I think we'll do the corridor for now. Utility closet, breaker box, guest bedroom, courtyard. Ah! No! I need a gem! Okay, alright. Once you've drawn floor plans, you must select one. Uh-oh. Alright, well. We got a puzzle here. Keycard entry system, vac indicators, lights on and off for the gymnasium, the dark room, the garage, and the cabinet has no switch. Danger. Turn off the keycard entry system. Okay, so this is really useful because I assume this solves part of the puzzles. But unfortunately, I am now boxed in. So unless I get something that lets me redraw, we're going to have to start over. wish I could figure out how to open up that gem box. Hey, alright, Uncle liked to barbecue. Oh, a metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and coins. Oh. Okay, so maybe I should investigate each room a little more when I get to it, just to see if there's anything around. Alright. What's through here? Oh, not great. Commissary, storeroom, nook. Well, I'm dead regardless. Let's do this. But I can at least get a key. Ah, okay, it helps me find them. Alright. Ooh, wait. Buried below. Occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Alright. Emmy returns! Hi, Emmy. Welcome back. Thank you for the care package, Mischief. Alright. I've got a key now, so I'm going to see if I can do anything with that. I'm going to see... I'm just burning steps right now, but we're experimenting. No. I still can't open any of these boxes. I would assume that this is part of the puzzle, but I do not seem to have the ability to open them. And then there was a chest in here. I don't think this is going to give us anything that'll save us, but a gem, a key, 4 coins. Okay, and then there was another one in here, so we'll just unlock this one as well. Unfortunately, these gems do not save me now. I think at this point, there's nothing we can do. We could... let's go to the lavatory. Just to see... Oh, wait. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Oh, I see. I really got to pay more attention for these letters. Hello, Drag. Alright, let's look and see if there's actually anything in the bathroom. Didn't expect me to pick up this game. Someone bought it on my behalf. Alright, so there's not anything in the bathroom. Lost a coin. Alright, I think we've boxed ourselves in and there's nothing else we can do, so I'm gonna call it a day. Yep, that's fine. Don't think I'll enjoy 100%ing this. I mean, I might not 100% it. Total rooms 14, rank reached 5. Okay, so the rank of the rooms does imply, like, how well we're doing to a degree. Save and continue. Presumably, higher rank rooms are closer to solving the riddle. Alright, So we really need gems to draft good rooms. And we really need as many doors as we can early on. Right. The letter is still here. Everything else in the entrance hall appears to be the same. Can I leave? I can. It costs me a step. But I can go out here to the grounds. So let's look around out here. Well, that cost me a step. I'm gonna lose all my steps just fucking leaving the house. Right, we have a locked gate. Aha! Presumably this is where we're sleeping. You okay, babe? Okay, I heard a big sigh. Site. Campsite. Due to the rules set forth by your great uncle's will, you're not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time. Okay. This is just where we're sleeping. I probably shouldn't be wasting steps, but I'm going to continue exploring out here. Because who knows? There might be something. Okay. I'm not going to be able to guess this lock, but there is a work shed out here. So that's something we should keep in mind. There's a work shed where we can get additional something. I bet that's where the shovel is. So if I can keep that code in mind, or that I need to find a code. And that's a cliff. I like that we have a little retaining wall, but we haven't done a great job maintaining it. Too focused on having our house reset its rooms every day. I'm guessing that antechamber is where we need to go to find the 46th room, but in order to open the 46th room, we're going to need to have found, you know, some combination of things, so we can't just take a straight path there. There's also a road going down that way. I don't want to use up all my steps, so if we have steps at the end of the day, I'll come back out here and look around some more. 10 jumping jacks, or 10 squats, which one? Whichever I need. I'll do the squats. I mean, I need both, but, you know. Jags got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Thank you for shouting out Mischief Drag. The skunk needs a workout? It's true. Oh, yeah. I need to brush my hair sometime soon. It's getting very, very bad. Alright, well, let's start with the right again. Alright, storeroom, guest bedroom, pantry. I want doors right now, so we'll do that. And then before I go in anywhere, I'm just going to open all these doors. Hallway gives us lots of doors. Den gives us lots of doors and a gem. Bedroom. We will enter here so that we can get that gem. Wherever it may be. time it was on the table. Oh, it's green this time. We've got emeralds instead of sapphires. All right, and then let's open this one. The corridor, the storeroom, the spare room. I could do a storeroom here and then hope to get around it. Yeah, we'll do that. Coin. Key. Gem. Okay. We're gonna try to go around. Crafting cards remind you of the rooms in Betrayal at House on the Hill. Just the aesthetic. Uh-huh. I love Betrayal at House on the Hill. I would not be surprised if that inspired this game. Ooh, closet, bedroom, utility closet. All right, so the good news is the utility closet seems to be part of solving the puzzle. The bad news is this is, in fact, a dead end. Let's go ahead and open this. We're going to turn off the key cards and thing. I don't know what the back indicators mean, so I'm just going to turn them all on. And we're going to turn on the lights in the garage. It's a rank 1 utility closet. Don't know what the ranks mean. Prayers, crowbar. Okay. Then we'll go to the pantry. We'll get those coins. And then we'll hope we get something. Banana. Ooh, 3 steps. Okay. Receipt. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change left from the order and keep it in the pantry. Fortunately, that doesn't really... 5 of each fruit might be the answer to a puzzle, but... Unfortunately, she only left us 1 banana. Safety pin tree. Okay. An egg timer. Alright. Commissary. Items for sale. Spare room nook. We've got coins. Let's try the commissary. We get notes here too. Okay. Staff notice. Effective of the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password, and it's scratched out. This does give us some notice. We know that there are punch clock terminals in security and the laboratory. Mischief morn. Until such a time as Skunk asks a question directly, I cannot say anything about that game. No worries, Jag. Yeah, I'll let you and everyone in chat know if I need like a direct pointer. We're still pretty early. With the tub, without this amazing bat. All right. Commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for the inconvenience. All right. We've got an arcade machine. Yep. The IG blocks. Yaji blocks. Okay. Reminds me of the Around the World in 80 Days arcade game they were playing at the beginning of the Chipmunks movie where they went around the world in 80 days. I enjoyed that movie as a kid. Annual Maids Day sale, 2 days only. All items up to 50% off. All staff welcome. Day 20 and 21. All right. If we get to day 20 and 21, things will be half off. Shoes. All right. I can buy a gem for 3 gold, a sledgehammer for 8 gold, a set of gems for 4 gold, and running shoes for 8 gold. Well, of those, I imagine the sledgehammer is the most important, but I don't have the gold for it yet. Most of those are dead ends. I guess we'll do the parlor. Lose this day very early. Just, yeah, I've boxed myself in. Alright, this is the same game. Oh, this is what I was supposed to pick up before. This is the key. The wind-up key. Okay. Well, at least I figured that out. Gems are on the desk. The gems are in this box. The gems are on the floor. Okay. I think that this is the truth. Oh, I can't open this door. Does it overwrite the pre... Oh, no, I just still have one spot. Well, I can get a light. Sure. At least maybe we can find some clues in here. Alright, rotate the globe. Ah, yeah. So if a door would ram into a wall, it just gets boarded over. Okay. The Fixed Stars, The Stargazer's Companion to Constellation by Richard Witt, Van Aries Bird and Sons Publishing. Preface. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one a day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. The North Star gives you 1 gold. The Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The Slice gives you 3 steps. Diamond gives you a gem. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Farmer's Apple, apples are extra delicious today. Clavis the Key gives you a key. Diamondus Major gives you 5 gems, and Draxus the dead-end rooms are more common today. You do not want to hit 12. Oh, 15, the sale. Everything is 50% off today. Glorious Bloom of the Sky, green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Okay, so there is some benefit if you really go crazy with them. Okay, that book's not anything. Can I reach the other wheel? Can't go any further. Oh, I've bumped into the thing. Okay. I need to spin it around so that I can adjust the height. This will take a second. I like the staircase that vaguely looks like books. Okay. Alright, I can't jump. 10. There we go. Oh, that's not actually attached to the telescope. Okay. Well, bit of a waste of time. Hey, good job, bot. Bot killed the bot. Alright, well, let's spin this around. That's an R? Oh, on the arcade machine? Okay. Alright, we are successfully looking outside. Hello, Graham. What do we see? We see 1 star. Gain 1. Okay. Oh, okay, so that's to get the actual benefit from the thing. I have to look outside. Okay. Well, 1 coin isn't going to do too much for me. And unfortunately, like I said, we've already bricked 6 coins. Doesn't get me anything. Okay. Oh, what's this? Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you'll lose a step. When you no longer have any steps, you will be too tired to continue searching and must call it a day. Okay. Well, I'm going to go explore the grounds some more then. Alright, so there's like a garden out here, but we can't go that way yet. The door is jammed. Hello, Darkest Dungeon Mountain. I do have stuff, so... Ah, okay, we've got a blocked off door out here. Maybe we can find a crowbar and that'll give us a alternative. There's a pipe there, so maybe this is a fountain. Oh, we've got like secret... We got like secret passages built into the mountain. Gotta tell you, I would not want to live here. Alright, well, into the tunnels we go. Okay. It is very dark. I don't think the utility box turned on lights here. There's torches. Okay, and then we just kind of get blocked off by boxes. Okay. Free real estate. Ew. Imagine owning real estate. Wouldn't be me. Okay. The game will not let me simply leap to my doom. I think we call it a day. I don't think there's anything else we can do at the moment. At least they've got power. I like that it clearly looks like it's got 2 stories, but no. I think I went everywhere over there, so I'm just gonna call it a day. Yes, call it. We'll have to look at the achievements after we're done to see how much they are. Humble Bungalow. I see, it's generating names based off what it thinks the house looks like. Something like that. Alright. We really, really need to draft rooms that have doors. Day 3. Alright. Start on the right. Pantry, parlor, storeroom. 4 coins or a puzzle for gems. Pantry might also have fruit, though. But I think gems are slightly more important. Right. Just grab the wind-up key. The gems are in the true box. There is only 1 box in this room. Alright, that's an obvious lie. There are 4 boxes in this room. Okay, that's also a lie. So the gems must be in this box, right? Yep. Alright, 2 gems. That gives us a little early momentum. Coat check. Check 1 item to achieve it on another day. Ooh. Interesting. I think we take the parlor, though. Or the pantry. Yeah. Four coins and an apple. Storeroom, bedroom, den. Take the den. That gives us 2 doors and a gem. Nice. Right, and then this is in the corner, so it's fine if this is a dead end. Office, walk-in closet, nook. I mean, I don't really need it to spread coins. I think 4 items is a lot bigger. Give me items. Alright, we got a key. We got 2 reroll dice. We got a gem. We got a telescope. A spyglass telescope. Gain an additional effect on each constellation observed in the observatory. Very nice. We got another picture of a lady. Not sure if it's the same lady as before. At the moment, I'd say this is more roguelike than puzzle game, which works for me. Another one of this dog tag 10 picture. That's got to be relevant. I can go ahead and open this. Past few times they've had a key in it. This one doesn't, but it does have a fuck ton of money. Okay. All the clocks say 8, not quite 8:30. Okay. That's something to keep in mind. Got good room placement at the moment, so go. I think we can do observatory here. We get 2 stars immediately. Nice. Oh, and that's nice. I don't have to resolve the puzzle of looking for the telescope. The twins. A pair of chests have been added to the entrance hall. I did skip the North Star, but that's okay. Telescope. Okay. I don't know if it did it twice or what was up with that. No, it's just... Okay, maybe it's... I don't have to solve the puzzle if I have the telescope. Kitchen. Food for sale. Drawing room. You may draw new floor plans when drafting in this room. Bedroom when you enter game 2. would prefer the drawing room because it opens up more paths for me. This clock's different. Lots of pictures of people and horse. Picture of Sinclair. The plates. Okay. Not seeing any puzzles yet. I want to go up so that we can preserve our entry hall for later if we need it. Okay, the bedroom, the utility closet, or the spare room. I mean, I haven't needed the utility closet. Redraw floor plans. Ah, okay, I can just keep redrawing them here. Ooh. I don't have 2 gems, unfortunately. But I could take the chapel. I'll take the chapel. We're not going to go in there yet, but that does give me a lot of doors. Draw them. View inventory of all items currently in the house. Interesting. Oh, so that's like you can backtrack and find things that you've missed. Well, it's got a lot of doors. Let's take it. Oh. Okay, this seems to be part of the puzzle then. That's good. Why are you bothering with a tie, sir? Ah, see all the rooms. Alright. Yes, that's me. Wow, these video cameras have got some lag. Alright. What do we got? We've got keys. A spare set of car keys. Interesting. Blue memos are true and red memos are lies. Okay. So claims a blue memo. Can't do anything with VHS. I can see a bunch of rooms. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Press enter. View estate inventory. Sure. There are 4 trunks currently. Alright. Key card system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Well, let's turn it off. It's funny. I keep turning off the keycard system, and I have not seen a keycard door yet. Is it security level? Low. High. Low. Confirm. Offline mode. System. This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be in if power is lost. Ah, I see. I have to do this and the thing to turn them all off. Unlocked. Confirm. Back. Turn to the menu. Log into network. Don't have a password. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's try this real quick. Sinclair. Nope, okay. It was worth a shot. Whoopsie. Alright, we got a door there and a door there. Skipped me past here, but I want to go ahead and... Yeah, okay. The red memos are lies? I don't know if these count as memos. The antechamber has been unlocked to access, and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. The keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. And that's the same stuff. No coffee to boost my stamina? I'm afraid not. Let's open this to get our connecting room. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Weight room, lose half your steps. We'll do the hallway. I wish I could rotate it, but at the very least, this connects us, so we can get back there if we need to. There's trunks in there. I'm afraid not. Something like that. Okay, so we could get the utility closet now, and that would give us our breaker box. There's a boudoir. We'll take this. We'll take this. Now we can turn off the keycard entry system. Turn these on. I don't know what they are. Turn on the light in the garage. So if we want to keep progressing deeper, we'll have to go into the chapel and waste some of our coins. Or we can go back towards the entrance hall. Do that. Ugh. I don't really want a dead end already over here. We're gonna take the corridor. I could have re-rolled. I appreciate that you can actually see out into the yard through the windows if the windows are there. Commissary, closet, nook. We've got a lot of coins. Let's take the I don't have a gem. Right, let's take the nook. Alright, I got a key. It cost us 4 steps, but we could go back to the entrance and unlock something and maybe get a gem. I think we're fine on steps at the moment. I think steps are really only going to matter once we start putting enough things together to really figure stuff out. Okay, I was right. The telescope did just double this. Okay, 3 keys. I'll take that. Lots of coins. Ideally, we get another key so that we still have some. Yeah, 1 of each. And lots of coins. Okay. That seems pretty good. I would like to get a commissary again. Veranda. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Takes 2 gems. Storeroom and guest room are dead ends. Let's re-roll. West Wing Hall. That's got a specific name. I'm going to take that one. Ah, we can see it's boarded over. Interesting. Staff notice, June 15th, 1983. So that's 9 years old. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any staff may draft so. Alright. Interesting. Alright. This one can be a dead end, and it'll be fine. I got the passageway. I wouldn't have the gems for it anyways. Secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice. I don't really need a secret passage though, so we're going to take the closet and hope we get some good items. Got a key and a gem. Unfortunately, no additional item this time. Well, at least we have 2 gems. That means we can draft like a really good room if we need to. Courtyard, the bedroom, and the storeroom. The courtyard doesn't do anything, but it has 3 doors. That's pretty good. Let's take that. Maybe we'll find something. Seems pretty dead. Ooh, hammer. Yo. Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Okay, so I basically have an infinity key for trunks. Alright. Okay, and we have the commissary. Okay. So, salt shaker. Why would I need a salt shaker? I don't know. We'll take the shovel. Take the salt shaker. Whenever you eat food and gain steps, gain an extra step. Ah, yeah, because nothing tastes better than a salty apple. We'll buy a gem. Buy another gem. We'll just buy all the gems. Okay, and then I'll keep some money just in case. But now we have fuck tons of gems. We have the shovel, so we can look for digging spots. Alright. Let's see. None of these are great. But nothing boxes me in. So maybe we go ahead and take the spare room. Save our reroll. Nursery. When you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. We are getting to the point where steps are starting to matter. Coat check. We can check an item to get later. And a regular bedroom. Let's redraw these. Kitchen has food for sale. Dining room. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. What is my current rank? Is there a way to check? Don't know. Dining room also has more doors. But somewhere what my rank is. Maybe it's how many doors you, or how deep you are. I don't know. Rank 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it could be just how deep you are. Chop has wares if Skunk has coin. I have so much coin. Alright, so I can get a big meal if I can get to here. I heard this punk is actually a skunk. It rhymes. So it's true. Fortunately, do anything there. Okay, so I think the ranks are just how deep we are. So that's good to know. So there could be some benefit to going very deep, very fast to get benefits from rooms like these. All right, we're gonna go right. Ooh, okay, we can use 2 gems to get the passageway. Yeah, I think we need to do that. I want doors. Right. I want to go deeper. The door is locked. Ah, okay. Unlock it. Ooh, red rooms. Furnace. You're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Dark room. You cannot see the floor plan while drafting this room. While drafting in this room. Ah, so I just have to remember. Okay. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Oh, but I feel like the archives would have, like, information for me. Oh, that's a rough one. Oh, man. Okay, I feel like there might be something in the archives that's important. Down. Oh, it's a security door. Okay. That's fine. I should have all the security doors disabled. Yeah, here we go. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marian Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's 2nd time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye, even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation to Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. It's 85, 86. Swimbird author never considered herself a success. By Gail Hermes. She confided, "My son was the only one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there." Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. Ah, so red rooms are good. Possibly. Skunk stream, it's true. It's a skunk and I'm streaming. Hi Marcel, how are you? A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. November 11th, 86, publisher and author detained by Red Guard questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by the authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Reffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. Wyatt were simply victims of unfortunate happenstance. whatever that means. This would not be the first time the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning in white at press function was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under the waved down a local. This is the third major last year. It is charged by the Crown. Manning was the last. The trial begins on expected to last up to with grand treason. You've seen a little bit. It looks really cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool so far. No trace is discovered of Skyna heiress, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator, whose fanciful stories are under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend at 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic royal museum heist. Is that the gems we've got? Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Aires have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use by the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside the noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds, dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security systems. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although the official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Aires, a priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to its historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest the theft was politically motivated. One of the things where it's best to keep notes as you understand it. Yeah, I probably should have like a notebook or something, but now I'm not too worried about it. Alright, we're going to just keep pushing deeper for now. I want to unlock rank 8 so that we can get that dining room meal. Alright, use another key. Archived room. Yeah. Okay. The pool adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. It does wall me. Alright, we'll go ahead and open it, but I'm not going to step in yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Alright, these should be unlocked. Yeah, okay. Boiler room, power source. This seems relevant. Yeah, that's a dead door, but that's okay. Great, it's in the green. Do we have a pipe puzzle? Possibly. Okay. So that's this we have going. Goes through here. Aha! Devil. A worthless old brick? Ah, hell yeah. I can throw that at a policeman. Alright, for now, I'm going to assume that I want these things connected. Oh. Okay, now that's doing a thing. I could connect them to this. And that would also do a thing. So I can't jump. So there is a door on the other side, but I can't do anything with it yet. So maybe I have to enter this room from two sides to get all the benefit. That would be interesting. Alright, what happens if I rotate this? This is the only other valid combination. We get power to this. I don't know what that does. And we get power there to that door. I think for now we'll have power to the door. Pretty deep in. Didn't know this was in the game. Ooh. Well, maybe I've found something useful. Alright, well, unfortunately I can't get through that door, so... Not what you said? Oh, you didn't know you were in the game. I see. This spreads coins, pump room, control water flow through the estate, or archive. Well, I mean, we might as well keep doing more of these. Fountain, reservoir, aquarium, kitchen, greenhouse, pool. I mean, okay, I can only turn on one at a time. Is there anything else going on with these? Increase the water. I go the other way. Okay. So it just seems like I can make this one be 2, 3, or 4. Oh, hey, a chest. Fortunately, I have the sledgehammer, that's right. Ooh, what have we here? Navigational compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Okay. That's good. Okay. That just like marks a room. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had to poke it with my finger because oh, mechanical, blueprint, addition, rarity, unusual, drafted one time. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So blue rooms, no, rooms 1 through 12, rooms 13 through 24, 25 through 36, 37 through 46. 46 is the win the game. Bedrooms, hallways, green rooms, shops, red rooms. Interesting. Okay. I don't know how I opened that menu, but that's good to know. Okay. This did not here to adjust anything. So I want to send water to the pool because that's the room that we have. Pump control panel. Reserve tank, tank 1, 2, pump 2 tank switch. 4. Water source selection. Okay, so I can like okay, so now the pool is flooding? Oh, you know what? I bet I have I have to move the water around. So if I want to empty the pool, I need to move its water somewhere else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which does not seem to be possible currently. But oh, well, you know what? I've drained the water from the greenhouse. We'll take that. You were making a joke? Yeah, I get you. I just missed, like, it didn't pop up fast enough. I didn't see it. Locksmith, keys for sale. Office. I guess we'll just take the blind room, unfortunately. This is the dark room. Well, that does conveniently connect. Thank you for the care package, Mischief. The lights went out. Okay. Interesting. Locked, and I don't have any more keys. All right. We go through the dining room. This is where the treasure map points. Fortunately, we're not connected that way, so we're gonna have to take a few steps. I was really hoping we could open the door one more before we had to go back to the dining room so that we could eat the meal. Locked. Ah, fudge. Okay. We can go down to the courtyard. Using a lot of steps here. Is there anything left? You know what? I will buy a key. But I'm still going to go ahead and go from the courtyard. Okay. Archived room. Hope it opens. It's a storeroom. Not great. But we can get another key and another gem. Alright. Might be the first time we run out of steps. Use the key. The garage gives us 3 keys, and we did turn the light on. But we need a room. We're screwed. I'm going to do the billiards room. This has a puzzle, but it should also have a treasure of some sort. Yeah, treasure map. This looks like the spot. Time to start digging. Okay. Darts. Okay. Numbers we can click on. Plus, minus, times, divided. Plus, minus, times, divided. 1 times 3 equals 3. But I don't think that's what it's asking for. Booze. Okay. I would think that there would be a dirt patch for me to dig to get my treasure. Alright, well this seems like the only thing I can interact with. Oh, 3. Just adjusting this. This is pointed at 5. Okay. 7 and 3 is 10. Okay. 18. Yellow. Oh, okay. The darts. So green is division. No. Dang, I was hoping that would give us an answer. Red. Green. Okay. 18 something 4. I'm gonna assume the yellow means minus. So that's 14. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay. 13 minus 2 is 11. 5 times 4 is 20. 12 minus 8 times 4 is 16. Well, we got a key card, which is cool, but not exactly useful because I've already disabled the need for key cards. And my treasure map has not helped me. Yeah, I did the maths. I figured out the puzzle. Drag, you said you've seen some of this game. I am going to go ahead and ask a question now. The treasure map pointed me to this room. Was it just to tell me that this is a puzzle room? That was my reward for my puzzle. How do I get my reward for my treasure map? I can specifically dig it up. Where? Oh, there it goes. Okay. It was just, there we go. Diggy hole. I diggy the hole. Thank you, Jag. I just needed to look around some more, I guess. One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly. 40 money. Wow, that'd be great if if there was a shop with anything left to buy. Maybe we'll get a shop here. The kitchen has food for sale. And it connects to the boiler room. Alright. Imagine working for a man. And to bring the food from the kitchen to the dining room, you either have to go through the billiards room or the boiler room. All right. I like that if you're on the outside, there are windows that look outside. That's a nice touch. Okay. Kibidi. The kitchen menu. The banana. 3 steps. The club sandwich. 15 steps. Or the tomato soup. 5 steps for every red room in your house. I have 2 red rooms, so that would be 10 for 5 or 15 for 8. Main course, beef stew pie. Main course is only served in the dining room. Boiled chuck stew, layered and then baked to perfection, topped with a mashed potato Parmesan cheese crust. Oh, that sounds good. 20 plus an additional 10 if you have the boiler room, which I do. So I can get 30 steps if I can reach rank 8. For now, we'll take the club sandwich. And we'll salt it. Salty sandwich. We can save the tomato soup for if we later end up having more rooms. Hey, yep, we're connected here. All right. Use a step. So that's good to know. I generally want to enter the boiler room from the left. Although I think it always defaults to a certain angle. Okay, and we have an elevator as well. Cannot use the elevator unless it's powered. And we have this. Alright, interesting. So this would let us send power somewhere in theory. I opened this door. I kind of expected a bridge to slot out. Okay. Unfortunately, we are missing some kind of component here to making this work. Oh, here we go. Green. Okay, so now this is sending power as well. Okay, so I could have this send power to the door to make it open. But now we're sending power to the boiler. We have one unit. Okay. Don't be a coward. You're a Boy Scout. Just jump. Alright, well, we did eat our salty club sandwich, so... Hard to see what buttons people press? Yeah, it's fair. Alright, so I think we need to go back around and we need to go to the pool. We still have the option to take this right path up if we need to, but for now, I think this is our best bet. We've got plenty of steps now. Especially if we can get the dining room to activate and just give us an absolute flood of steps. The archives gave us a lot of lore and possibly answered to puzzles, but man, is it making it harder to find our paths. Alright, the pool. Yeah, there's nothing in the pool that I can see. Does net anything? No. We do have pool rules, which I'm sure are just simple rules. Drafting pool rules. The draft pool, I get the pun, is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draw 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day unless otherwise stated. No running. I bet if I had the running shoes, I just couldn't come in here. That'd be funny. All right. Locked. Oh, we'll use our key. Nursery, bunk room. This counts as 2 bedrooms or archive. We're gonna have to take the archive. I can't have a dead end here. Alright, we got a bedroom. Excellent. There's an apple. We can make it a salty apple. Yum, 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 yum. Love a salty apple. Yeah, that's just the greetings from Reddington sign. Okay. And this door. That door is also locked. Arrgh. Okay, I need another key. Let's hope that the opposite side of the pool isn't locked. Okay. Okay, alright, we can use the boudoir. So since this room has no benefit, I'm going to assume it might have lore or a puzzle. Aha, there's a picture. Christmas. Opening a door. Interesting. Ballerina. Oh. Okay. It's a vault of some sort. Let's see if the picture gives us any clues. The vault door is in the picture, but... Oh, how many presents are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So maybe 7. 3, 4, 1 star or 1 hat. It's definitely a reach. I haven't found any number combinations yet. There's some some high heels that somebody left there. Alright, we'll give it a shot. I don't think this is right. Nope. Okay. It could be the time that was on all those clocks, which was 8:29. Alright. Well, that's something to keep in mind. There's a vault in the boudoir. Okay. This room off of the dark room is also locked, so we need to go back to the chapel. I think is our only chance. Room. Oh, this is good to know too. There's a reservoir here. I mean, I'm sure at some point I'll figure out the purpose of those, but... Alright, next time I need to remember more keys, if possible. Right, please don't be locked. Okay, cool. Okay. So we can take an archived room and possibly be dead-ended. We could enter the gym and take a 2-step penalty, but we would have a guaranteed door upwards. I think we've got the steps. Just entering a gym makes you tired. Oople. Oh, nothing else in here. Greenhouse, dead end, East Wing Hall, and archive. Well, let's do the hall. Because we had seen a hall on the other side, and that gave us a little bit of lore. Aha. Okay, that door automatically opens. That's nice. We keep seeing this dog tag with a 10, but I haven't seen anywhere where a 10 would be a sufficient code yet. Rumpus Room. 8 money. And it keeps going forwards. Or an archived room. I think we have to take the Rumpus Room. We really have to hope that we find a room that has a key. Alright, Rumpus Room. Oh, he's got this guy.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Sure.
The image is becoming clear.
Now you can use these lines for entering stream. Oh my
I
gosh.
see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find.
Bitty.
I see a black cat tied to a red flag.
Interesting.
I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir.
Okay.
I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
Thanks, Alzara.
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay, I think that kind of implies that the 46th door isn't in the manor, it's on the grounds. But I need to be able to do some stuff in the manor to make the grounds accessible. Backgammon, hell yeah. The playthroughs you've seen have found this room quite a bit later. Well, I'm good at roguelikes, so that helps. I'm medium at puzzles, so... Ah, there's the money. Might as well take it. Please don't be locked. No! Okay. Unfortunately, I think that's game over for this run. This door is locked. This door is locked. This door is locked. I don't have any more keys. There aren't any more keys for sale in the commissary. Amelia lacerates.
Good girl. Who's a good girl? You are. Yes, you are.
Hello, Garden Possum. How are you? Am I winning? No, we literally just lost. I don't have any keys and all the remaining doors are locked. I'm rich. I have so much money, but I can't open the doors. Also, hi Gremlin, welcome in as well. Is there anything I can do at this point? I'm trying to look at my rooms. Like, I could fiddle with the pump room and the boiler room, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing there, so I don't know if that would help me at all. I'm doing good. I'm pretty hungry. Um, we're actually at about when I should wrap up stream. Trying to decide if I want to go a little bit later. Maybe we'll do one more run. This is your house, isn't it? Is there a reason you don't have a master key or a battering ram? So I only inherit the house if I can find the 46th room. And I am not allowed to bring anything into the house or take anything out of the house. Also, apparently, you know, we have Legend of Zelda keys where they open any door but only once. I do have a sledgehammer, but they won't let me sledgehammer open anything but locked trunks. Okay, I think we're going to call it a day in game, but I think I can deal with the hunger a little bit longer. I kind of want to do one more run. Stately Manor. Little Rooms 34. Oh. It was a good run. It was a good run. Alright. Yes, Graham, you are a baby. He's a baby. One more. Save and continue. Day 4. So there are things out on the grounds, but I still haven't gotten anything that would help me with them. There's a tunnel down there. There's a locked gate to another path. The tunnel's blocked off with boxes. And there's my campsite out that way. And there's a, like, storage shed. Talking to Alzarad, I'm pretty sure I need to find the cat. We did see in the kitchen that there was a food and water set out for the cat. As always, we start with the right door. Pantry, storeroom, hallway. We take the hallway here. We're not going to enter it yet. Spare room, pantry, closet. We'll take the pantry, but not enter it yet. Courtyard, stair, bedroom, store. Okay, I don't have a gem. So I'll make it the storeroom. It's not great, but at least it gives us key and a gem. Alright, and we're going to go hallway next. I'm going to go into this corner. Yeah, we can do the parlor. That's fine. Figure out the puzzle in there. And let's go ahead and do the puzzle. Get us some gems. Okay. Every box is black. That's a lie. Every box contains gems. That's a lie. The statement on one of the other two boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. I mean, I think that one has to be the one, but there we go. Sometimes my mouse jumps out of the game, and I'm not exactly sure why. This box is black would not make this true. This box contains gems. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. So one box is always telling a lie. That's this box. One box could lie or could tell the truth, and one box tells the truth. So this is the one that actually has the gems. Yeah, we're doing topazes this time. All right. Commissary Den Chapel. The den's good. Den gives us a gem and more doors. Doors are always good. Let's connect to the hallway real quick. Do the nook for a key. We can make this the breaker box room. I don't know if my changes to security stick. Probably not. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. I don't really want to draft a bunch of bedrooms, though. I'm gonna make it the nook. But I don't need a key yet, so we can leave that there. And open this door. Observatory, breaker box, dark room. The observatory would give us a coin. I think I'd rather have the dark room here. Dark room dies. Connect to the nook. Oh, that's right. We can't see. Let's... Oh, I have to select. Shoot. This one. That's the guest bedroom. We get 10 steps. Okay. Okay, and we're going to blind fire here too. Spend one of our gems. Alright, we found security again. Excellent. Let's go ahead and... One fruit, one key, and 4 coins are sitting around. Key card. We want to set the security level to low. Actually, you know what? We want to set the security system to high. And change the offline mode to unlocked. And then if I find a breaker box, I can kill it. Unfortunately, I still don't have the login. Are these the same? Yeah, I think they're the same. Kitchen with food for sale, furnace, dead end, bedroom. Gives me some steps and progress. I don't have anything else at the moment, so let's do the bedroom. And we'll open this door. We'll use our key, that's fine. Laboratory, experimental house features. Ooh-hoo-hoo. And we know that there's a time clock in here. Or there was. I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. The past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Why don't you tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit, I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. We've got a floor chest here. I don't have my sledgehammer anymore. Heating and cooling curves. H2O melting point at 0.1 ppt to 0.5 ppt. Room temp, complete thaw. Melting point, ice. State S205 at atmospheric pressure 93 kPa in Mount Holly freezer. Lab technician Randolph M. Okay. So use that information. Periodic table of elements is missing some elements. Or no, that's probably just to be like, and then you go down here. Because It's funny shaped. Okay, maybe that's just there as a reference material for a test. I assume there's got to be something I can actually do in here. Ah, another computer. Welcome to Mount Holly Laboratory. Okay, experiment setup. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Okay. Choose a cause and an effect. Whenever you draft a shop room, whenever you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and for each bedroom draft after your second, set your steps to 40, add a small chest to the entrance hall, lose 10 steps, and gain 20 gold. Okay. I think the safe option would be shops add chests. There we go. Research logs. No experiments found. Research logs will be available the day after an experiment has been performed. Okay. Pause experiment, log into network. Okay, so I can pause the experiment by coming back to the lab if I want. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Okay. Aha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 from the bottom. Alright, I want to see if I can do anything with the periodic table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I can't do anything. But presumably by combining these two pieces of information, I could do something. It's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 from the bottom. 6. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't want to lose 15 steps every time you draft a punishment room? You're so right. I should just get extremely exhausted. Yeah, I think Gremlin was saying I should do the experiment where I lose 5 steps and then I lose an additional 10 steps. Okay, unfortunately, this door is locked because I haven't found the breaker room yet. Come back through here. Go into the bedroom. That'll restore a couple of steps. Nothing else in here at the moment. Commissary. Not super useful, but I can do a utility closet. That does make us dead end over here. That's fine. Alright. Turn back on the light in the dark room. Maybe that'll give us something. And turn off the keys. I still don't know what the vac system is. Get my steps back. Alright. See if turning the lights back on in here did anything. Oh, it did. Got the picture of Marigold again. There's a tree with a heart and a little gate. That's out in the yard, certainly. Oh, maybe there's apples out in the yard. That would be nice. What's this? A broken lever. Oh, okay. So you need to draft the dark room and turn the light on because the levers are needed to open the antechamber. Print notes. HS has requested yet another point of her ladyship. A print of her ladyship. I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. Anything else in here? Probably. Ooh. Picture of a camera. Or alternatively, I could store this lever. Picture of a couple of maids that's really blown out. It's the garden again. Sinclair with the camera. Maids. Sinclair with the camera. Got close. A different guy. Oh. Unfortunately, I cannot read that letter. Maybe if I can find a magnifying glass? Well, let's go into the guest bedroom, see if there's anything in here. Oh, I don't get the 10 steps until I step in anyways, so that's good to know. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. Quick. KS. Okay. Well, that doesn't give us much information. Other than that, the game is for math, but we figured that out on our own. We can go ahead and grab this key from the Nook. It's worth 2 steps. In my opinion. Still got some gems. Okay. So we've got to really hope that the pantry gives us some good rooms. Or this run might be done very quickly. Skunk is wise and good at interpretation? Possibly. Oh, we have an orange this time. Yum, 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 yum. 5. Oh, oranges are way better than apples. You can't compare them. Alright, the dining room, the chapel, and the laboratory. I think the dining room's our best bet. It gives us a couple of doors to work with. Boudoir, billiard room, and closet. I don't really want the closet. Well, I have to make the decision. I think we're just going to have to miss out on a square in our house. So we'll take the billiard room. And then I'm going to go ahead and open this one. Nursery, chapel, spare room. Does the chapel help? It helps a little. Before we go in there, we'll go in here. And we'll play the game again. Yeah, the darts haven't changed. Okay. 9. 3 and 2 and 10 is 15. Uh, 7 minus 4 is 3. Not 7 minus 4. Oh, I didn't see that this was like lit up. Okay, so it's 13 minus 4, which is 9. 15 minus 10 is 5 times 3 is 15. Okay. 3 minus 2 is 1 times 15 is 15. Ooh, okay. This time we get the silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Ooh, okay. That's good to know. Corridor, closet, bunk room. Well, corridor it is. The garage, the west wing hall, or the spare room. We don't really need the extra hall of the west wing, but like also it doesn't hurt. we could do the garage to check out what it's like. It's the corridor. Ah, got him. Do I have a hard time seeing the green? Is it green? I thought it was like a blue. I am colorblind, so sometimes I do have troubles with colors. I wonder if that door to the outside can be opened. I mean, it's past, you know, when I would usually wrap up, so we can be a little experimental, a little wasteful. Oh, hell yeah. Keys. I say that as if the game didn't just tell me that this room would be full of keys. Aha, a pipe bomb. Excellent. Christoph, this is the third time this month you and the car have been gone when your services are required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absences must be accounted for. Mrs. Babbage. Oh, it's a paint roll. Never mind, it's not a pipe bomb. Bleach. Love Bleach brand bleach. Right. Unfortunately, unless there's some other way to do it, it doesn't appear that the garage actually that the garage actually opens out. I don't know why games do that sometimes. This and Dwarf Ebrock Galactic. I am going to have to give up a coin. That's okay. I don't have that much money anyways. Open this door. Commissary coat check closet. If I step into the closet, I'm going to have to lose another coin. Commissary is useless. Coat check could be useful. Let's take advantage of the coat check. Check an item. Broken lever. The broken lever seems like it's something that'll help us solve the puzzle later, and I won't have to re-illuminate the dark room to take advantage of that. Nursery, bunk room, spare room. Well, I need doors, so spare room it is. I mean, at least I can move pretty quickly. Ah, hell yeah, passageway. Ah, it takes 2 gems. Alright, boudoir. I still don't know the combination to this safe. Exit real quick. No, special key wouldn't be very good here because at most I'm getting 1 door of use from here. We'll just use a regular key. Drawing room, in theory, would be nice. I don't know if I want to... Yeah, I don't want to waste a gem on 1 reroll. Got the West Wing again. Is there anything on here? Okay. At some point, I should probably, like, write down all these dates. I'm just going to use another regular key here. Kitchen, lavatory. I've got to take the kitchen. Or dead. Experiment successful. What's on the menu today? Stuffed wild quail. Ah, an additional 10 if you have the trophy room. But I don't really need any food at the moment. I don't have any money anyways. Regular key for this one. Don't have any gems left. Damn. Well, let's check out the wine cellar. Wine cellar being connected to the kitchen makes sense. MCCXIII. That's C's 100, M's 1,000, right? So 12, 13. Tealish? Ah, I see. I think that's right. 12, 13. Hey, a treasure chest. Or a treasure map. This probably doesn't help me at this point. Yeah, that's too deep in the house. Ah, boy. Well, unfortunately, we got door screwed here. Double checking real quick that I don't have any doors that I've missed. I think that's it. I could go and try 12, 13 as the safe combination. Sinka is the name of the labs, so that's good to know. Alright, well, unless anyone sees anything that I'm missing, I'm pretty sure we're dead. But we did get to look at a couple of new rooms, and we did get to put the broken lever in the coat check. Spoilers? I mean, you can give me a yes, no if there's something I can still do. 1213 could be the outside lock. I think that was also 4 digits. So we could go and check that. Yes, there's still something I can do. Okay. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Wonder if I can check multiple items. Yeah, that's related to the puzzle answer, but you know. Goodbye, coin. Check item. You've already checked an item. Okay. So I can't store multiple items. That's good to know. Whoop. Go. Alright. I don't know if this is the thing that I'm meant to be able to do, but I'm going to go out onto the grounds and see if we can get anything from the grounds before we wrap up for the day. Then I am going to make dinner, and then I am going to take a shower. I'm stinky. I do wonder how soon people turn around and wander outside, like on average. Because I considered it on day 1, and I did it on day 2. Oh, I missed this last time. There is a locked door out here. Alright, interesting. Whoa, we got some lag. Okay, this is the fence that I think we saw in that picture. No, other way. 1, 2, 1, 3. No, that's not it. Alright. We're a Boy Scout. Jump the fence. These are tents. I think it's funny that we are technically leaving the house here. I think the utility room had the garage as an option, but it was always set to on. Maybe turning the light off in the garage will do something. Maybe there'll be some faintly glowing paint that'll become visible, or maybe that would somehow unlock the door, but that doesn't seem likely. I don't know if I've got the steps to get there either. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, I don't have the steps. That's locked. I have a trunk in the... Oh, that's right. I doubt that'll save us, but we can try it. They'll probably just give us coins or keys. Yeah. More gems. I mean, it's a lot of gems, but unfortunately that's not enough to help us. We have a kitchen, yeah, but we don't have any money. And even if I could get, even if I had like a decent amount of money, I would have to go up to the kitchen, buy the food, go back to the utility closet, and then go back to the garage. Okay, well, we're going to call it a day. An ordinary villa. Alright. Save and quit. I will be playing more of this. I don't know if I'll do a stream tomorrow to make up for Monday, maybe. But I will keep playing this. If not tomorrow, then on Thursday. We'll keep going at this for a while, and then I'll the next game I'll be playing is Stanley Parable. But yeah, let's see who's online. We can do a little raid. Thanks everyone for coming out. Always good to see you guys. I still haven't put in the raid message. You came in a bit late. No worries. Hi, Revy. Welcome in and goodbye. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Who's online? You love this game, by the way? I'm very excited. I've enjoyed what I've played so far. We're on day 5. We'll be going into day 5, I believe. You know what? I'm not really seeing anyone that I feel like grading today. And I'm kind of tired, so we're just not gonna do a raid. You guys take care. Have a good rest of your day, and yeah, we'll play more of this either tomorrow or Thursday. Bye, everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye.